Hello, champ. Congratulations on clearing the NOS Level 1 exam. Welcome to India's most awaited and award-winning Olympiad finale, the NOF Champions League. We've prepared 4 sample papers, 40 questions each, with free video solutions to help you perform your best. Watch carefully, take notes, practice, and excel. Here is your math sample paper with solutions.
Sample paper for Class 6. The sum of two odd numbers and one even number is always. An odd number can be represented as 2k plus 1, where k is an integer, and an even number can be represented as 2m, where m is an integer. The sum of two odd numbers is 2k1 plus 1 plus 2k2 plus 2, which is equal to 2k1 plus k2 plus 1. The result is a multiple of 2, so the sum of two odd numbers is always even. Adding an even number 2m to the previous result, we have 2k1 plus k2 plus 1 plus 2m, which is 2k1 plus k2 plus 1 plus m. The final result is also a multiple of 2, meaning it is always even. That is answer B. Question 2. A school has 120 students. They are to be divided into groups such that each group has an equal number of students. How many ways can this be done? The number of ways students can be divided into equal sizes groups is equal to the number of factors of 120. The factors of 120 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, 24, 30, 40, 60, and 120. There are 16 factors in total. Therefore, there are 16 ways to form equal sized groups. Comparing with the options, the answer is D, 16. Question 3. What is XLVIII plus XXIX minus XV in Roman numerals? XLVIII is equal to 40 plus 8, which is equal to 48. XXIX is equal to 20 plus 9, which is equal to 29. XV is equal to 10 plus 5, which is equal to 15. Performing the calculation, we have 48 plus 29 minus 15, which is equal to 62. Converting the result back to Roman numerals, we have 60 plus 2, which is equal to LX plus II, which is equal to LXII. Comparing with the options, the answer is A, LXII. Question number 4. A number has exactly 8 factors. Which of the following could be the number? Finding factors for each option, we have A, 24. The factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. That is 8 factors. B, 32. That is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. That is 6 factors. C, 36. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. That is 9 factors. And D, 60. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, and 60. That is 12 factors. We want a number with 8 factors. That is option A. Answer is A. Question 5. A baker divides 125 cookies equally among 7 boxes. How many cookies are left over? The number of cookies left over is the remainder of division of 215 by 7. That is 215 divided by 7, which makes 215 equal to 7 into 30 plus 5. The quotient is 30 and the remainder is 5. Comparing with the options, the answer is A5. Question 6. Which fraction is equivalent to 0.375? The decimal 0.375 can be expressed as 375 upon 1000, which upon simplification becomes 3 upon 8. Comparing with the options, the answer is A. Simplify 5 upon 6 minus 3 upon 4. The LCM of 6 and 4 is 12. Converting the fractions to have common denominators, we have 5 by 6 equal to 5 into 2 upon 6 into 2, which is equal to 10 by 12, and 3 by 4 is equal to 3 into 3 upon 4 into 3, which is equal to 9 by 12. Subtracting the fraction, we have 10 upon 12 minus 9 upon 12, which is equal to 1 upon 12. Comparing with the options, the answer is A, 1 upon 12. Question 8. A bakery uses 3.5 kg of flour for a batch of 15 loaves of bread. How much flour is required for 45 loaves? The new number of loaves is 45. Is 3 times the original number of loaves, 15. So 3 batches are needed. Multiply the flour per batch by the number of batches. That is 3.25 kg per batch into 3 batches, which is equal to 9.75 kg. Comparing with the given options, the answer is C, 9.75 kgs. Question 9. A farmer has a rectangular field of length 120 meters and width 7.5 meters. He wants to divide the field into square plots such that each plot has an area of 25 meters. How many plots will the farmer get? The total area of the field is equal to length into breadth, which is equal to 120 into 7.5, which is equal to 900 meters square. Divide the total area by area of each plot. That is, number of plots is equal to total area upon area per plot, which is 25, which is equal to 36. The farmer will get 36 plots, that is B. A, B and C divide a sum of money in the ratio 5:3:2. If B gets 1,200, how much does A get? The total ratio parts are 5 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 10. If B receives 3 parts, which is equal to 1,200, the value of one part is equal to 1,200 upon 3, which is equal to 400 per part. A share, A receives 5 parts. So A's share is equal to 5 into 400, which is equal to 2000. Comparing with the options, the answer is A. Question. Two numbers are in the ratio 7:9. If their HCF is 8, what are the numbers? The numbers can be represented as 7x and 9x, where x is the highest common factor. Given that the HCF is 8, we have x is equal to 8. Substituting 8 into the expression for the numbers, we have first number as 7x, which is equal to 7 into 8, which is equal to 56. And the second number as 9x, which is 9 into 8, which is equal to 72. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 56 and 72. The ratio of red to blue marbles in a bag is 5:6. If there are 55 red marbles, how many blue marbles are there? The ratio of red marbles to blue marbles is 5:6. Let R be the number of red marbles in the bag and B the number of blue marbles. Then we have R upon B is equal to 5/6. Given that R is 55, we have 55 upon B is equal to 5/6. Solving for B, we have B is equal to 55 into 6 upon 5, which is equal to 66. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 56. Question 13. A mixture of acid and water is in the ratio 3:2. If there are 18 liters of acid, how much water is in the mixture? The ratio of acid to water is 3:2. A be the volume of acid and W be the volume of water. We have A upon W is equal to 3/2. Given A is 18 liters, we have 18 upon W is equal to 3/2. Solving for W, we have W equal to 18 into 2/3, which is equal to 12 liters. Comparing with the options, the answer is C, 12 liters. Question 14. The length, breadth, and height of a cuboid are 4, 3, and 2 centimeters respectively. What is the surface area? Surface area of a cuboid with length L, breadth B, and height H is given by 2 LP plus BH plus HL. Given L is 4 centimeters, B is 3 centimeters, and H is 2 centimeters, we have SA equal to 2 4 into 3 plus 3 into 2 plus 2 into 4, which is SA equal to 2, 12 plus 6 plus 8, where SA is equal to 52 centimeters square. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 52. A rectangular field has a length of 80 meters and a breadth of 60 meters. The cost of fencing the field at 10 per meter, perimeter of a rectangular field with length L and breadth B is given by 2 equal to 2 L plus B. Given L is 80 meters and B is 60 meters, B is equal to 2, 60 plus 80, B is equal to 280 meters. The cost of fencing at rupees 10 per meter, we have total cost as perimeter, which is 280, into cost, which is 10, that is 2,800. Comparing with the options, the answer is C, 2,800. Question 16. The diameter of a sphere is 14 centimeter. What is its surface area? The diameter D is equal to 14 centimeters. The radius is the half of diameter, so R is equal to D by 2, which is equal to 14 by 2, which is equal to 7 centimeters. Thus, formula for surface area of a sphere is A is equal to 4 pi r square. Using pi as 22 by 7, A is equal to 4, 22 by 7 into 7 square, which is equal to 616 centimeter square. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 616 centimeter square. Question 17. On a wall of dimensions 10.5 meter long and 8.5 meter wide, a square-shaped wall poster is stuck at the center whose sides measure 2.5 meter. If the remaining part of the wall is to be painted with pink color, costing rupees 12 per square meter, how much does it cost? The wall is a rectangle of length 10.5 meter and width 8.5 meter. So area of wall is equal to length into width, which is 10.5 into 8.5, which is equal to 89.25. The poster is a square of side S. So area of poster is equal to side into side, which is 2.5 into 2.5, which is equal to 6.25. The remaining area is equal to area of wall minus area of poster, which is equal to 89.25 minus 6.25, which is equal to 83 meter square. The cost of painting is rupees 12 per square meter. So cost is equal to remaining area into cost per square meter, that is 83 into 12, which is equal to 996. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 996. Question 18. In a square-shaped park whose side measure 28 meter and a rectangular pond is located at the center with dimensions 3 meter and 2 meter, what is the area of the park excluding the pond? Area of park is equal to side into side, that is 28 into 28, which is equal to 784 meter square. The pond is rectangular with length 3 meter and width 2 meter. So area of pond is equal to length into width, which is 3, into 2, which is 6 meter square. So area excluding is equal to area of park is equal to area of park minus area of pond, which is 784 minus 6, which is equal to 778 meter square. Comparing with the options, the answer is C. Question 19. The product of two consecutive integers is 56. Find the integers. Let the two consecutive integers be n and n plus 1. The product is 56. That is n into n plus 1 is equal to 56. That is n square plus n is equal to 56. Factor the quadratic equation, that is n square plus n minus 56, which is equal to 0. Now factoring this quadratic equation, we have n plus 8 and n minus 7 equal to 0. So the possible value for n is minus 8 or n is equal to 7. If n is equal to 7, the consecutive integer, if n is equal to 7, the consecutive integers will be 7 and 8 And if n is equal to minus 8, the consecutive integers will be minus 8 and minus 7. Product of 7 and 8 is 56. The product of minus 7 and minus 8 is also 56. Comparing with the options provided, the answer is A, 7, 8. 3x plus 2y is equal to 16 and x minus y is equal to 2. Find x and y. From the second equation, x minus y is equal to 2. We have x is equal to 2 plus y. Substituting the value of x in the first equation, we have 3, 2 plus y plus 2y is equal to 16. That is 3x plus 6 plus 2y is equal to 16. Solving for y, we have y is equal to 2. Now, substituting the value of y in the first equation, we have x is equal to 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. Comparing with the options, the answer is A, x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. Question 21. Write an equation for the statement 4 times the number increased by 7 is equal to 21. 4 times the number can be written as 4x and decreased by 7 means we subtract 7. That is equal to 21. Comparing with the options, the answer is A, 4x minus 7 is equal to 21. Question 22. Find the value of x if x square minus 9 is equal to 0. X square minus 9 is equal to 0 can be written as x square is equal to 9. That is root x square is equal to root 9. That is x is equal to plus minus 3. Comparing with the options, both A and B are correct. So the answer is C, both A and B. Question 23. A teacher awarded plus 5 points for each correct answer and minus 2 points for each incorrect answer. A student answered 10 questions correctly and 6 questions incorrectly. What is the student's total score? Points for correct answers is 10 into 5, which is equal to 50 points. Points for incorrect answer is 6 into minus 2, which is equal to minus 12 points. The total score is sum of correct points and incorrect points, that is 50 plus minus 12, which is equal to 50 minus 12, which is 38. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 38. Question 24. The temperature was minus 9 degrees at night and increased by 13 degrees during the day. What was the temperature during the day? Temperature during the day is the temperature in night plus the increase, that is minus 9 plus 13, which is equal to 4 degrees Celsius. Comparing with the options, answer is A. Question 25. Diver descends 18 meter and then ascends 25 meter. What is his final position relative to the surface? Descending 18 meters is represented as minus 18 meters and ascending 25 meters is represented as plus 25 meters and the surface is 0 meter. Final position is equal to initial position plus descent plus ascent. So that is initial position, which is at 0 meters, that is surface level, plus minus 18 meters plus 25 meters. That is minus 18 meters plus 25 meters. That is 7 meters. Comparing with the options, answer is A. Question 26. Solve minus 24 divided by plus 6 minus plus minus 8. The first operation is division. That is minus 24 divided by plus 6. That is minus 4 plus minus 8. That is minus 4 minus 8, which is equal to minus 12. Comparing with the options, the answer is A. The radius of a circle is 7 centimeter. What is its circumference? The formula for circumference of a circle is C is equal to 2 pi r. Substituting r with 7 and using pi as 22 by 7, the circumference is equal to 2 into 22 upon 7 into 7. That is 44 centimeters. Answer is B. Find the area of a circle with diameter 14 centimeters. The radius is the half of diameter, so r is equal to 14 by 2, which is equal to 7 centimeters. The area of a circle is calculated using the formula A is equal to pi r square. Substituting r as 7 and using pi as 22 by 7, we have area is equal to 22 by 7 into 7 square. That is 154 centimeter square. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 154 centimeter square. A semicircle has a radius of 14 centimeter. Find its perimeter. The perimeter of a semicircle is the length of arc pi r plus the diameter. Substituting r as 14 centimeter and using pi as 22 by 7 to calculate the perimeter, perimeter is equal to 14 into 22 upon 7 plus 2. That is P equal to 14 into 36 upon 7. That makes P equal to 72 centimeters. Comparing with the options, the answer is T, 72 centimeters. Question 30. How many lines of symmetry does a square have? The answer is 4. A square has 4 lines of symmetry, 2 diagonals and 2 lines connecting the midpoints of opposite sides. Question 31. What is the measure of each interior angle of a regular hexagon? The formula for the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon with n sides is n minus 2 into 180 degree upon n. Substituting n as 6 for a hexagon, we have 6 minus 2 into 180 upon 6. That is equal to 120 degrees. Comparing with the options, the answer is B, 120. Question 32. The following pictograph shows the number of pencils sold by a stationery shop in a week. How many pencils were sold in total? The key pencil represents 7 pencils. That is, the number of pencils sold on Monday is 5 into 7. That is 35. The number of pencils sold on Tuesday is 6 into 7, which is 42. Sold on Wednesday is 4 into 7, that is 28. On Thursday, that is 7 into 7, that is 49. And on Friday is 3 into 7, that is 21. The total number of pencils sold is sum of pencils sold on each day. That is 175. Comparing with the options, the answer is A. A survey shows the number of different fruits consumed by students in a week. How many bananas were consumed? Each fruit symbol represents 8 fruits. That is, to calculate the number of bananas consumed, we can see that there are 7 bananas. That is 7 into 8, which is equal to 56. Comparing with the options, the answer is C, 56. Question 34. Which country played a maximum number of matches? In the bar graph, we can see that the bar of Australia is at the highest, that is 32. So, the answer is D, Australia. Question 35. The median of the numbers 4, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6, 1, 3, 11 is. Arranging the number in ascending order, they are 1, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 11. There are 9 numbers in the set, an odd number. The median is the middle value, which can be found using the formula n plus 1 upon 2, where n is the number of terms. That is 9 plus 1 upon 2, which is equal to 5. The fifth term in the ordered list is 5. So the answer is B, 5. Question 36. What will be the water image of the given figure? Water image is the reflection of the image from a horizontal line. This will be C, A, T, 2, 0, 1, 5. Comparing with the options below, it is similar to C, so the answer is C. Question 37. What is the mirror image of the following figure? The mirror may be represented by the line XY. Comparing with the answer figures and the question figure, we can see that the arrow is pointing towards the mirror. So the mirror image will have the arrow pointing towards the mirror. Say this is the mirror XY and this is the box. Comparing with the options, 2 and 4 do not have their arrows pointing towards the mirror. Next, we can see that this figure is towards the mirror and the ball is on the upside. So in the mirror image, this is going to be like this, which is also same in 2 and 3. Next, we can see that the Z has a ball on the upper hand, which figure 1 does not have, but figure 2 does, and ending it this. So the answer is 3, which is C. Question 38. Find the missing figure in the series from the given answer figures. We can see in the 3 question figures that this arrow is first pointing towards this side, then the bottom side, then the left side. So now it will point towards the upside. Comparing with answer figures, option 1 and 3 have their arrows pointing towards right and down, so these are not the answers. Now, looking at the second arrow, we can see it was first pointing down, then left, then top. Now it will be pointing towards the right. Comparing with the options 2 and 4, 2 has its arrow pointing towards the left, so this is not the answer. Hence, the answer is 4, which is D. Question 39. If cat is written as X, Z, G, how is dog written? The problem uses the reverse alphabetical order cipher, where A is Z and B is Y and so on. So for dog, D is the fourth letter from the beginning, So fourth letter from the end is W. O is the 15th letter from the beginning. So 15th letter from the end is L. And G is the 7th letter from the beginning. So the 7th letter from the end is T. Therefore, dog is written as WLT. Comparing with the options, the answer is A. Question number 40. Choose the correct alternative from the given ones that will complete the series. In the question figures, we can see that the two hands are moving down 1 point every time. First, they were at top, then they moved to the second one, then to the third one, then to the fourth one. So for the fifth one, they're gonna move one more point down. That is figure number 2. That is B.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content.